Hi there. It's July the 4th, 2021. Independence Day. So, of course, I'd like to talk for a few minutes about the ideas and the ideals upon which our nation was founded. Now, a lot of folks these days carry around in their pockets copies of the Constitution of the United States. It's a pretty short document. It fits easily in the pocket. But that Constitution, what it is, it's just the structure that we have chosen most recently upon which to form our government. Constitution is kind of like a machine designed to implement the principles upon which this nation was built. And those principles are stated clearly and simply in a much shorter document, the ratification of which we celebrate today. You don't need to carry around the whole document. Most of it is just a list of grievances. Everything you really need to know about who we are as a people, everything you need to know about the justification for our form of government is in the second paragraph. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these rights, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new government, laying its foundations upon such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Now, prudence indeed would dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light or transient causes, and accordingly, all experience has shown that mankind is more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing that form to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations pursuing invariably the same object evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. And then it launches into an enumeration of those abuses and usurpations. That's all there is to it. The reason that we, citizens of the United States, are no longer subjects to the divinely ordained monarch of England is that the king's government was not doing its job. And any people living under a government which is not doing its job may get together as a group and choose to abolish that government. Why? Because governments derive their powers from the consent of the governed. Not from some compromise document written in a convention in 1787. Certainly not because some people are born to rule over others. The document clearly states that all are created equal, and that government's powers are derived from the consent of the governed. The way we assure that is to hold free and fair elections. And the government's only job is to secure the rights of the human beings which that government governs. That's pretty simple. You don't have to be to carry a book around in your pocket to understand and remember who we are. But I'm glad that we have this time set aside once a year to celebrate that foundational document. I just wish that every American would take a few minutes between the hot dogs and the fireworks to actually read, at least that second paragraph. Well, thank you all for your attention. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join me again sometime. All of my videos can easily be found on your friendly local neighborhood internet at www.daffwold.com.